Hi there, Gordon Boyce here from the Value Betting Guide. I'm here to preview the free race card on the website today, which is the 8:30 at Kempton. The race card itself can be found on the website valuebettingguide.co.uk, and the race, the 8:30 at Kempton, is a Class 4 handicap being run over 1 mile and 3 furlongs on Kempton's polytrack surface. The horse that I'm going for today is the horse rated that comes out top of our ratings with a rating of 85. So he's clear by some distance at the top, and it's the Charlie Johnson trained gelding called Solar Eyes. Charlie Johnson's got a lot of horses, or the Johnson family have had a lot of horses for the Dubai Royal family over the years, and this is another one. And I think that this is one that could be open to some improvement in the year ahead of us. Um, our data indices have him as an 11 to 4 shot in the race today, and you can get a general 4 to 1 at the bookmakers this morning, and a bit more than that on the betting exchange as usual. So there's plenty of value there for you to get stuck into if you agree with me. So moving on to the form and context of the race, as I've said, I'm quite sweet on the chances of this horse. He's relatively late to the racetrack as a 4-year-old now. He only made his racecourse experience in October 2025, so a few months ago. He's had 5 runs, so typical for the Johnson yard. They didn't hang about once they got him onto the track. And in his sort of penultimate 2 runs, he won them both quite well. Things went against him in his last appearance at the end of October, where he was upped in class to a Class 2 handicap at Southwell. And there were several factors in that race, without going into them in detail, that I'm quite happy to use to mitigate that performance, and put a line through it. I think this horse can carry on its upward curve now that it's had a short break and they've brought him back to the track. One of the big positives is the pace of the race. As usual for Johnson horses, they like to get on with things from the front, and that's a tactic that I've loved to follow myself over the years. It's a weak pace forecast going by the data that we've got, as described on the race card. So I think that there's a fair chance that Solar Eyes could control matters from the front, and as I expect, he's got the class to see him through in the closing stages. Um, yeah, that's probably about all I need to say. If you look at the free race card, you'll see that he comes out strongly across all our metrics in the data centre. The value is there. I expect him to go off around about the 3 to 1 or maybe even less mark. So it'll be interesting to see how the market reacts as the day goes on, with it being the last race of the day. And I'm hopeful that we're going to get a good run out of him. Thank you very much for listening. If you like what you hear, then feel free to take a look about our site, follow us on social media. These videos are posted almost daily, but the free race is available daily. And when the preview's not done, then I'll put my thoughts up on our social channels for you to have a look at. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch up with you again soon. Cheers. Bye.